Okay, so how many times have you been out on an audition and you walk out and you said, well, I think I did pretty good, but I'm not really sure, but you never know, and I might get it. Well, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. When you really get control of this work and the job that you're going to do, and this is a job, you have to realize that when you start speaking, when they say action, it's your job to kind of be the director. You have to direct yourself, you have to direct what you're doing, you have to be in control of what you're doing because they have invested a lot of money. And, you know, it, when they spend this much money on movies and television shows, they can't take a chance on you maybe doing a good job, you may be getting it right. Maybe I had a good day, maybe everything worked, maybe the planets aligned. They need more reliability than that. So when you go up for an acting role and you go in there with the pages in your hand and you hold it in your hand and you read it to them, it's a lie. I'm pretending that I'm going to read this paper and you're going to pretend that I'm not reading, and somehow you're supposed to believe me and react to me and have some sort of response to it. But if I'm looking at this page that I sort of know and I'm trying to do this eyes down to the page and eyes back to you, you're going to stop paying attention to me. Every time I look down, you're going to take a break with paying attention to me. You might be looking at your phone. But when you know the words and you look directly at the reader or the director or whomever is there and you engage them, you are compelling to them. And if I'm saying lines that I know very, very well, and I am staring you in the face as I say them, then I'm compelling you to listen to me. I'm compelling you to have a reaction to me. I'm compelling you to remember what I said. So when 100 guys like me walk through the door and they do this, you're going to forget about them. Don't forget also, the director may have written these lines. And these lines he probably worked really hard over. It might have been an experience in his life, something that's incredibly important to him. And if you go in there sort of reading it to him, it says you don't care about what he wrote. You didn't put any time into it. And I'll tell you something. The guy who gets the job is the guy who put in the most time. So put in the time, guys. Learn your lines. Work hard. It's the guy who puts in the most work before his audition that usually gets the job or the call back. So this is why it's important to learn your lines. This is why it's important to know the material, because if you don't care about what you're saying, they're not going to care either. Okay, well, that's my tip for the day. Learn your lines. Why else would they pay you? They're not paying you to read, they're paying you to know what they wrote.